try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. I think that one will do.
Yes, it will just fine. Dandy. Thank you, Lee. And here we are on a Sunday afternoon, looking for something to do, something to get in trouble with, something to happen. So what are we going to do? Let's see if I can get this other screen up. I tried to do this earlier. I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work. Oh no. There we are. That's better, except that. Ha! Got it. All right. So I think that we got a better picture now on YouTube. A little better. Somewhat better. Let's see who's here. We've been saying hello. Admin Aquatics. Admin Aquatics. Stephen the Biologist. Misfit Reptiles. Mary Page J-Dog. Ian Atkins. And scrolling down, Roxanne. Hi, Roxanne. J. Rowe. Hello, J. Rowe. Nice to have you all here. Don't forget to hit the like button or the unlike button, whatever is your warmest desire. And we'll move it along here this morning. Who else? That's everybody. Everybody so far. How many is that? What do we have? About 12. Pretty close. 12 and 11. Hard to beat that. So, nice to be back. I was hoping that we were going to be able to go out and do some kind of a field thing this afternoon, but Frank left earlier today. He's out collecting, and he hadn't come back yet. So that ain't going to happen today. But it will happen this coming week. And I think a lot of things are going to be coming up this coming week. Kenny's going to be here, and he's bringing some friends in. So that'll be really, really fun. I see Rose here. Good morning, Ro.
Good morning.
Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to have to get rid of one to get us up. Yeah, I don't know quite what the problem is. I can't do what I want to do.
There you
Oh,
go.
well. How are you?
Pretty good. I got, let me see if I can show you behind me here. If my laptop will work. I got baby ribbon guppies. Well, juveniles now, but I've got them in this jar here. Can you guys see that?
Hey, Chubbs.
I don't know if you can see them, but
Look at that. Yeah, we can see
light
it.
out.
Sure enough.
There we go. That's better.
Nice.
Father,
So you have an
your screen's
announcement.
fuzzy. I do. You're fuzzy. Your screen's fuzzy.
I know, and I can't do anything about it.
Okay.
It's the problem. That one's not fuzzy.
That's good.
Yeah, but I can't do that and bring you up.
There you go. That's good. There.
But that's the fuzzy one.
You're good now.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
So
do.
tell us what you're thinking about. You called me earlier today
I
with
did.
a good plan. Let's share your plan.
Well, every morning you go live at 9 o'clock, and I decided that I'm going to be doing a live stream every day as well. And most of the people know that me and you were going to be in partnership with the business and everything. And it just made sense to me to have a live stream after you every day, Monday through Friday. And Saturday nights for my night owls, I'm going to have a 2-hour live stream from like 11 p.m. to 1 in the morning, and Sundays at 4 after you. So basically, I'll be following, my live streams will be following your live streams every day except for Saturdays.
We're getting some feedback, Ro. Have you got something turned on? Over there?
I don't know. Maybe. Let me see here. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're trying to get your hours in to get monetized. And that's certainly a good way to do it. It's one of the real benefits of the live stream is you can build your hours. You can't build much of anything else. You can build excitement, interest, and that helps. Right. But you're not going to make any money at it. But no, that sounds great. Good plan. Steven is doing a video. He's uploaded the oddball and rescue fish that he has, but they really need a home. 60 of them from the lab that he brought home. So I guess that's going to be a come pick them up. But we'll need to take a look at. Why don't you post the link to that video, Stephen, so we can have people look at them? And are you going to ship, or is this come pick up? Ian wants to know if he can post an email here. Your email address, I guess. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
You don't mind it being public. I like mine. I don't care who's got mine. I always post mine because I use it for work, the Get Yield site.
Yeah, I'm kind of that way about my phone number. It's a work number, so it's okay.
I believe Stephen and I had a long conversation yesterday. I was on the phone with Stephen, the biologist, for about 3 hours. And we had talked and talked about coming up there, going through the lab, and doing some videos on it as well. So hopefully I can have some content to share with Stephen there. He doesn't like to be in front of the camera. He likes to do the behind the scenes kind of thing. So I've been talking to him about, doing something like that. and a bunch of other stuff. We talked for a long time. He's a great guy.
Now, we're getting feedback again from you. Don't know what's causing that. It's just kind of a tinny vibration, like maybe it's just the microphone.
Maybe. Is it better now?
Yeah, Rat is saying hello, Ro. Long time no see.
Yeah, I've been upstairs all day. I've been working on my getting outside, dating it and everything. So I've been up here playing around with, well, not playing, but fixing my sites and doing my inventory and all that.
Let's see. Ian wants a post email. Sure, post or email. Ian. J-Dog, can he feed his fish yet? Not fed him since Thursday.
It's so funny.
Well, you said they're doing better. So, yeah, go ahead and give them a little bit. Little bit. Roxanne wants to see a super trigger if Steven ever gets one. Or shows a picture of it, I guess. I guess he does have one.
You and I are going to have interesting videos to post when I come down there in September.
Well, that'll be fun, won't it?
Yeah, do you want to tell them about that, about the micro life and the camera we're going to use for the microscopes?
Well, I got it right here.
You
I
find it?
found it. Yeah, found it.
Awesome.
Still in the box. It is an M-scope microscope camera, and it links up to the computer. So it'll be perfect. That'll be fun.
That'll be very educational and interesting.
Yes.
Everybody would want to see it. I think I would want to see it, to see everything. And we were talking about, how they do core samples when they drill and stuff. We were talking about doing like a deep substrate, getting like a little core sample out of your aquarium and actually seeing the micro,
Yes,
the
right.
creatures in each layer. That would be super awesome.
Chubbs is talking about pygmy sunfish and banded sunfish. Yeah, they're a really wonderful fish, and they're a little hard to come by here in Florida. I'll have to work out a trade with you so we can get some in here, Chubbs. There's a lot of interest in them. I was also looking at your video on the pupfish. I raised them. I've got a couple of videos on one of them on my channel showing breeding behavior. I got another one I'm trying to get posted that has babies in it, but they're pretty easy to spawn in captivity, and their colors are much nicer in captivity than they are in the wild, which is kind of different.
Do you selectively breed them?
Yeah, I've been able to breed them, and I've got them. Oh, I was able to get them to a couple of customers. That was a year ago, and they have bred them. So we've got some second generation tank raised pygmy sun. That's the pygmy pupfish, the little pupfish that Chubbs has. We have the same one here. It's all over the Gulf, all around the Gulf, all the way up into New York. I don't know how far up it goes. I used to catch them in the Chesapeake Bay when I was a child.
I've got a little bluegill on Get Gills, and I've been watching that guy. I've got him in. I had this rescue glowfish tetra, and he's about, they'd get as big as this one, but he's about 2.5 inches. He's about 3 inches actually. He's huge, and I got him in there with that bluegill, and the bluegill's he's probably about 1.5 inches now, and he changes color It's like he'll be just a gray color, and then he'll have stripes going down whenever he gets mad.
Yeah,
Those fish.
they're really pretty fish. Steven's talking to Roxanne. He says it'll be a lab tour video. I decided to start with a small one and see how it goes. Personal rescues and collection. Lab's going to be done in film by some YouTubers. So I guess he's talking about you and Mary and some folks coming up and doing some videos of the lab. Maine's Tails, Father, do you want me to still send you some guppies? Absolutely, Maine's Tails, and I'll send you some fish. I've got natives here that are nice. Whatever you like. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Stephen, about to done with about 30 rice fish. I need your email to Ian so he can send him the rice fish. Oh, that's what. Okay, I got it. So post your email, Ian. Yes. Didn't know what that was all about.
Now,
Aquaballs is here. Hi, Aquaballs.
you're gonna have some visitors too, aren't you? Chattanooga Ed and James, aren't they coming down?
Yes, they are. They're coming down with Kenny. They should be here Thursday.
Are you going to do a live stream with them?
Oh, for sure.
I've got to.
We'll do some videos as well. So we'll do whatever we can work out to do. Zimrian, hello.
Balls.
Oh, Lord, I'm tired.
You're making me dizzy over there. You keep yawning.
I know.
Turns out me on meditation and it makes me drowsy anyway.
I had a friend bring me some food. Chubb said he has some fathead sleeper gobies. That's a popular one here in Florida as well. They get right big. I've had 6-8 inches. They get fat. They're really a neat little fish. Chubb says he needs a bigger tank for the pupfish. The pupfish like a bare bottom. A sand bed is good. I bred them. I had 3 males and a few females, and I bred them in a 40-gallon breeder. Shallow water. They want shallow water, but as much surface space as you can give them. And a bare bottom. I did have a few plants in there. They typically spawn in completely open bare bottom in shallow water. And the males turn a very dark color. They get really quite beautiful. Steven's asking Mary what's the largest tank she can find room for. Well, there's a challenge.
I've got to start on that too. Start building the stands and getting ready because it ain't far from being. It's not too far away. I'm going to bring all my fish inside. So got to get busy with that. I'm going to do some video on that. Anthony's sending me a new phone, so I'll be able to. I haven't posted videos in a while because my phone won't even do a 3-minute video or save a picture. So we're going to send a phone, and hopefully it will start posting my baby mystery snails and everything.
Rue, I need to take a break. I've got problem here. I'm trying to get you on here. That's maybe the best I can do.
It looks good.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Hold it down.
I'll hold it down. Hey, Lisa, how are you today? Oh, man. How's it going? Hey, Mary, how are you doing today, babe? You're going to be going up and going up. Say going up. I don't really. You're going to be going in the lab with Stephen too, aren't you? Oh, Chubbs, I've been on a frenzy over here at my place. We have found this year we're out in the country, mice. Try to find a home in your home, and I found a few mice, and I have been on a frenzy going around and setting mouse traps and reorganizing everything, try to make everything mouse proof, my kitchen. And I'm in my fall cleaning spree, I guess. So I'm over here trying to declutter and organize everything in the house. And poor Rhett had surgery on his elbow, and he's doing a lot better though. I've got going on in the middle of trying to work out with UPS on shipping rate because I'm not. A lot of people on Get Gills are not guaranteeing the live arrival anymore because of USPS and their delays in lost packages. So I'm gonna try to give another option. It'll be a little bit more expensive, but everything I've received from UPS has got here quick. It just seems like a more what's the word I'm looking for? A better option. More chances that the survival rate of these fish will be live when you get them. Uncle Boss said a cat will do the job. We had one, but the coyotes got the cat. So, and yeah, Jack Russell Terriers, Mary, they are catching them. But we don't have rats. We got just the little mice. And I had one in my fish room on one of those sticky traps. And man, it just broke my heart because it was so tiny. It was so cute, but I don't want it tearing my house up. And I usually give the caught rats. If it's in a sticky trap, I make Rhett deal with it because it breaks my heart. But I don't like them running around my house either. So Mary, I know you're going through a lot too, sweetheart. And I'm so sorry. We're here for you. Always here for you. And if you need to talk, I think I've got my number on Get Gills, Mary. If you just need someone to reach out to or talk to, we're here for you. My number's public. Any of you guys can call me anytime. Not anytime. After 9 o'clock at night, I usually shut her down. But I'm always here for my fish mob or fish family or anybody. Are you heading out, Stephen? Glad to have you in here, bud. And I really enjoyed our conversation yesterday, Stephen. It was very interesting. I talk a lot and I like to talk to other people, but I just don't like to. It's got to have like substance, And talking to Stephen, it's amazing. You can talk to somebody for 3 or 4 hours, but when you find someone that's actually got substance, that's what's interesting. Makes someone easy to talk to. You're welcome, Mary. I can't scroll my Chromebook. The touch screen part quit working, so I can't scroll in the chat here on StreamYard. So I know I think it was Mary that said something about a metal trap. Are those the kind of traps where you catch and release type deal, or are you talking about the ones that come down and just smash them? Oh, thank you, Stephen. I think I have a hard time getting out what's in my head, like communication. I try to, if you guys see me, I'll struggle sometimes because I know what I want to say. It's just I have a hard time getting my words out. It is catch and release, Mary. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Well, the problem is, though, if I catch it and release it, it'll just come right back in the house. And my dog Brutus, when he seen the little mouse on that sticky pad, he went for it. And I stopped him. I could just imagine him having that sticky trap stuck to the side of his face. He's a big goober. Hey, Lee, how are you? I actually did drown that mouse last night, and Rhett thought that was inhumane, but I couldn't take like a rock. See, he'll take in when they're on a sticky pad, he'll take them out there and get them out of their misery and crush their head, and that's just too gory for me. So I actually, when I did catch the little guy on the trap, I wanted to go ahead and end his suffering, but I wasn't about to go smash its head and all that gruesome stuff. So I drowned him. I just put him underwater and drowned him. I figured that was the quickest, and I hope he didn't feel pain.
No, I'm all right.
Oh, Chubbs, I missed your live stream, buddy. Or maybe Rhett did it. Rhett might have been there. I was probably cleaning in the kitchen. You're back. I think I held it
back.
down.
Good thing, too. I lost it. Somebody fed me some fried chicken earlier, and I don't have a gallbladder. So it went through me like a dose of salts. Well,
I tell you what, now that you're back, Father Fish, I've got to go pee and grab some more coffee.
All right.
Got me drowsy. I'll be right back. And
all right,
we'll talk some more. Hang on a second.
Okay, very good.
Oh,
mercy. Arcus. Hello, Arcus. Whew. I'm feeling a little woozy here. Let's see. We're on YouTube. Good. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Arcus, prayers for Mary and her family. Has anyone heard from Susan? I expect she's taking care of the issue with her son, who passed a few days ago. Huh. Stephen had someone test positive yesterday. All right, moving down. Arcus, we have a Jack Russell from a rescue. Awesome. Jack Russells are awesome dogs. They are wonderful dogs. Mary Page knows all about Jack Russells. She helped solidify the breed years ago. Stephen is bragging on Roe. Huh. Whew. J Dog saying feed tuna to stray cats. And Dicastamix. Would Cory Catfish be okay in the dirted tank?
Gone.
You want to cap that dirt, Dicastamix. Make sure you got an inch or two of sand on top of it. They will not dig deep. They only go maybe an eighth to a quarter of an inch deep. They're looking for little worms and other critters on the surface. So yeah, they're perfect. Perfect.
I'm back.
Lee is saying this is boring. Well, you want to
Well.
come do something about it? Somebody just walked in. All right. Let's see if Lee wants to come
Uh-oh.
raise the roof. I know. Make a ruckus. Massey's on his case already. Good.
I'd like to get Stephen up here too.
That
He's
would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Yeah.
He's
Right.
got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there are a bunch of people. Chubbs is another one. Love to get Chubbs up here. Any of you guys want to come up, just jump on and we'll bring you up. Mary Page Flynn, birthday party for Lisa at Father Fish. Sounds good to me. How deep the trumpets and those get in the substrate? Oh, half an inch at the most. They don't go real deep. What are you eating?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. I love watermelon.
Hey,
Color
I'm
Guppies loves dogs as much as fish. Me too.
do you know anything about the periwinkle snails?
Well, yeah,
I've got one in my tank.
they're not going to stay in the water. They're really what's the word I want? They're a marginal snail. They will go down in the water a bit, but mostly they live just above the water line.
This little guy digs in my substrate all the time.
Is he
Pretty
down
cool.
in the water?
Oh yeah, it might not be a periwinkle. It might be something
Probably
else.
not. Yeah,
He looks like a trumpet snail, but I got him out of the lake. He was on some of the plants.
periwinkles are the ones that you find on plants that are coming up out of the water or rock walls or on wood that's up. They're rarely in the water, but they're always near water.
That's where I got him. But he likes to dig in my substrate. I don't have dirt in that tank, but he gets down in there and looks for food and stuff. He's really cool to watch.
Nice. Oh,
I guess nobody wants to come up.
looks that way, doesn't it?
Hey, Stephen, won't you come up and tell us about the lab?
That would be nice. Lee's talking about Jack Russell's. Mom has a toy poodle.
I heard they're one of the smartest dogs in the world.
The Jacks. Mary has raised many of them. She helped solidify the breed for approval as a breed. Roxanne's not been able to eat since Saturday.
Oh gosh.
My word, last Saturday, she said. Wow. Trying applesauce. D3V is here. ID3V.
Wonder why you can't buy watermelon juice in the store. You know, you can buy orange juice and stuff, but not watermelon juice.
Yeah, I know that's interesting. Probably doesn't keep.
Probably. My daughter, I have to savor the juice out of my watermelon.
Ah,
She gets mad if she likes to drink it, so I had to save that for her.
funny.
Lisa said she could use a good laugh.
Right. And Lee's not coming up to entertain us, is he? We burned him out this morning. He's probably still laying on the floor, breathing deeply.
He is a character, that one.
Oh, Roxanne says she buys watermelon juice at Walmart.
Oh, they make it.
There
Okay,
you
well, I've got to hook my daughter up with that then. I'm going to look next time. I've never seen watermelon juice, but I'll look next time. I'll look for that.
Deborah Sanders is here. Hi, Deborah. She's talking about Jack Russells.
My cousin had a Jack. Here's a good laugh for you, Lisa. My cousin had a Jack Russell, and they named him Willie Nelson. And all he wanted to do was hunch stuffed animals, and he'd do it right in front of everybody. That dog would just start hunching a stuffed animal. He would do it on demand too. My cousin, being the perv he was, he'd say, "Go get him, Willie," and he'd go down there and just start hunching on a stuffed animal. It was the most vulgar but funny looking thing I'd seen. But that's my memory of a Jack Russell.
Steven says, I'm horrible in front of the camera. I love putting my seatbelt on and going for the ride when Lee pops on the stream. Right. We are. He does burn himself out, though. He really does.
He can be a bit bitch, but I love him.
Yeah, Lisa has a Pomeranian.
I've never been into small dogs. I don't know. I love a big dog. And I tell you what,
I've had a lot of big dogs. I had a toy dachshund years ago. That was a sweet dog.
our Brutus is like another man. Whenever we first got him, we lived in a little apartment and we slept on an air mattress. And that dog would just curl up right next to me, and Rex snores real loud. But the funny thing is, when they're both in the same room asleep, it's like they're taking turns snoring. They sound exactly the same.
Funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lisa says, get a watermelon and put it in the blender. And then she says, put some agave in for sweetness.
We use that old fashioned just sugar. Throw a little sugar on it. I like it without sugar, though. I like it just by itself. I'm trying to eat better. Lou, you said you were on a diet, that you were trying to lose some weight. How's that
Yeah,
going?
I've learned it a little. It's not working real well.
Me either.
I've lost about 6 or 7 pounds, which is okay. You know, I need to lose 40.
I need to lose probably about the same. So I've been trying to eat non-processed foods. Not really. I'm not counting calories or nothing. I'm just trying to eat, because my problem is, I'm one of those eaters, just to have something to do out of boredom. And like if I'm watching TV, it's what I'm putting in my mouth. So instead of putting chips in my mouth, I'm eating carrots instead.
Yeah, that's
just a munching habit.
Deborah's Jack Russell. She got to close the bathroom door one day and came home, and her house was toilet papered.
Hey, Danikin.
Yeah, they're a busy little dog. Danikin's here.
My dog's just big and dumb. Big and dumb. That's why I like them. Sweetheart.
I've had retrievers, Chesapeake Bay retrievers. Never had a shepherd. Had a Sheltie once.
You ever heard of those Dogo Argentinos? The white, they hunt pigs at wild boar.
No.
They're cool looking dogs. I thought about getting them at one point. They're big. What kind of big dogs? You said you've had big dogs. What kind of big breeds have you had?
Chesapeake Bay retriever, and I had a collie.
But you've not had
Black lab. The black lab. I've had Labrador.
Pits are good too.
I also had an English sheepdog for a while. That was a pretty big dog. Nice dog, sweet dog.
I think mine's too big for most people.
I don't have a dog right now.
No, you want one?
Yeah.
I'll give you Brutus. Nah, I couldn't part with him. Yeah, Stephen the biologist, he knows a lot about African cichlids. He talked to me about it for a couple hours.
Well,
and he specializes in them.
Petroman has a Doberman. That's a nice dog. J-Road Pupfish.
Excuse me.
J-Road has a Pupfish dog. Stephen Daniken, not sure if you've seen any of the comments I left you in the stream talking about Africa.
Since no one else would come up, Father Fish, we got a visitor.
There he is.
I'm not visiting. I'm just chilling down. Laurie's not going to let me take a nap.
She ain't gonna let you take a nap.
No.
I got some watermelon juice.
Right.
No, for her.
Oh,
she loves her watermelon juice. Here you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Here you go. Don't spill it.
I'll take my gun out.
Oh,
You take your gun.
take your gun out. What does the pup fish look like, Father Fish?
A little bit like a sunfish. You ever seen a picture of the desert pupfish? It's an endangered fish from like Arizona.
I haven't.
Look up pupfish, P-U-P, pupfish. There are a dozen different varieties. There's one in particular that's common to the eastern seaboard. And that's the one I've had.
Oh, cool. These
It's
are cool.
Cypridon. It's called a Cypridon, C-I-P-R-I-D-O-N.
There's one on here called Death Valley pupfish.
Yeah,
Looks like
here's the Rio
okay.
Sinida. Let's see if I can get this to come up.
That's pretty.
Yeah, they are a really pretty fish. That looks very, very similar to the,
I need you.
let me back it up a bit. Very similar to the one here in the Gulf. It's a
Oh, cool.
brackish water fish. Looks real close.
That's neat.
Now, they live in very shallow water. The female is kind of plain, and the male is the high color. The ones here have a little red in them. And in a tank, they get almost jet black.
Oh,
That's
really?
not one. That's something else. That's not the same fish. It's a good example of where they live in very shallow water. They'll live in maybe 2-3 inches of water. You usually find them in about a foot of water.
Are they live bearers or egg layers?
Now they're egg layers. They scatter their eggs, but the male will scatter them. He'll bring a female in and they'll spawn in his area, and then he will protect that little area until the babies hatch. And he'll continue to protect the baby.
We're going to put her downstairs. I'm live.
Will you cut this off, Miss?
Here we go. This is the kind of environment where you find them. Shallow water. 2-3 inches of water, maybe 6-8 inches of water. And they're probably finding them. That's a different species.
Oh, that was.
There they are.
Yeah, it's a
Pictures from 86. So this is an arroyo. Now they
Yes, sir.
have to be in permanent standing water. They do catch in traps easily.
Come on, baby.
See them in a trap there.
Get
So
rid of
neat
it.
little fish. South Arizona.
That's neat.
Yeah, pretty fish. And there are plenty of them all over the Gulf Coast. They're not endangered here. They are endangered like out west. It's a different species, though. Stephen said there are 10 species, several of them on the Watch Care list. They're no more than an inch long.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry, guys.
Tiny little fish. Pupfish, P-U-P. Sweet little fish. Arcus wants to try to keep some under the care program. Yeah, that would be cool. They're pretty easy to keep.
It's there.
Yeah, I muted it.
Thank you.
I muted her.
Appreciate that.
Texas has videos of them on his channel. They are very pretty fish. And nobody keeps them in the hobby. It's very rare to have them in the hobby. We've introduced maybe 10 or 15 good hobbyists to them, and they've been able to keep them in species tanks. They do not do well with other species. I've tried it, and they just don't do well. They either bully them because they're on the move all the time. They're very quick, darty little fish. They don't really bite anything, but they do chase.
I'm wanting some emperor tetras. I think they're beautiful. Now that I found out I can breed the serpe tetras, I found that little baby in one
Yeah,
of my
that's neat.
Now, don't they? Emperor tetras they're like serpe tetras too, aren't they? They're egg scatterers as well.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Lee's looking for his stickers. I sent mine out to him on Monday. It's been about a week. So
I haven't seen any out.
hopefully you'll
One's
get them.
coming.
Oh, here's a video Jay Rose sent. What does that picture look like?
Al Bundy.
Doesn't it ever? That's amazing.
I love his avatar.
That's nice. I was looking up membership today. Now, James has members. The information I got said to have channel members, you've got to have 30,000 subscribers. So I'm confused. When he gets down here, I'm going to have to ask him about it and then find out how to do that.
I thought you could have memberships as soon as you become monetized, is what I thought.
Well, I don't know what I was looking at exactly. I don't know if a channel member is different. No idea. Oh, Deborah's granddaughter has Great Pyrenees. That's a big dog.
Yeah.
I have some friends. The woman who died last summer, who was working here, she had Russian wolfhounds, which is a very, very big dog.
How big do they get weight wise?
About 5 foot at the shoulder. Really, really big.
Oh, wow. Brutus is about 220 pounds. He's a mastiff, you know, so they get big.
Right, right. Uh-oh, Roxanne did not work with the applesauce. Too
Uh-oh.
bad.
That's
Yeah,
no good.
I think the chicken did me in. Stephen, Mary, I'd like to talk more about it and being so close. You find my email, I'll send you one with a number. So talking to Mary. Yeah, Mary's real close to Stephen.
Color Guppy said, ever seen a Caucasian something? I think those dogs are very aggressive, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. Texas, what are we talking about? Oh, the Plains Kelly. Is that what that longfish was in the video? Was that a Plains Kelly?
Hey, Pam.
Nice. Tommy Denda's here. Hi, Tommy. Caucasian of Charka. What are we talking about?
I think it's a dog.
Oh, okay.
I think I've been bit by a spider. I've got a real nasty bite on my leg.
Oh, yuck.
If it gets any worse, I'm going to go to the doctor.
Oh, dear. Oh, Chubbs emailed some pictures of the pupfish. I was looking at your video, Chubbs. Yeah, they look very similar to what we have here and what I've caught in the Chesapeake Bay. So I expect that's a single species. Now, what is this? Texas Fish is talking about something that hides in the sand with their back and eyes showing. And I'm sure that's not the pupfish. I've never seen that behavior. Hi.
Is that pretty cool, mate, by any chance?
Not yet. He should be on his way.
Okay.
He's not here yet.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Mary, I was talking to Stephen about maybe me and you going up there at the lab together if you wanted to. My number is posted on Get Gills if you want to holler at me later.
Sheepshead Meadow. Yeah, that's the fish.
Or Stephen can give it to you too.
Jay's suggesting you not ignore that spider bite.
Yeah, if it gets any worse, I'm going to go to the doctor. I don't know if it's a spider bite.
Yeah, that's cool. My leg's a little bit better. I'm hoping that I can walk this off. I don't want to have to go through another series of therapy.
No, I hate physical therapy. It sucks.
I was talking with Chubbs on his channel, and I told him that two of my great-grandfathers were sea captains who traded along the east coast of the colonies, the states, between Cuba in New York City. He said his father's great 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 grandfather sailed from France on the same boat as the pirate John Lafayette,
Oh, that's interesting.
isn't it? Yeah, when you go back, families that have been in this country for many years, I've got some little guys here. Hi there. Open the door. Open the door. Just push the door open.
I'll
Hi.
give you his number, Mary. You call me, I'll give you Stephen's number.
I'll be right back there. Yes. Thank you. I got to go catch some fish.
I'll hold it down for you.
Back in a minute. Oh, flatfish. Yeah, they hide in the sand. Huh. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, dear.
Yeah, they love those green beans, Mary. They really do. That food I made, I think I got, yeah, I got it right here. That food I made, it's got a spinach, green beans, zucchini, and everything in it. You know, I made it into a paste and I dehydrated it, and my shrimp are eating it up. But I finally noticed this morning, I've done everything I'm supposed to do to breed shrimp, and I've had problems with my yellowback neocaridina breeding. It's they would be buried with eggs, and I don't see babies, and I know the filter ain't sucking them up, and I'm thinking, are they dropping their eggs? And I've had the crystal shrimp, the caridina shrimp, for a while, and noticed a few of them are buried, but I never seen any babies until this morning. So I'm excited about that. Pretty soon I'll be offering the caridina crystal shrimp, the black and white, red and white striped shrimp. Stephen, I don't know. I just woke up. It must have bit me. I don't even know if it is a spider bite. See, it's a, I can't really show it to you on screen, but I had a major cut. Maybe I can. I'll show it to you. I'll try. Let's see if I can do this without messing everything up. Let's see here. My hairy leg. Do you see a spot right there? I've had a scar because I had a bad cut and it got stitched up. And it might be something that was left inside the cut that, you know, how your body, if you get like a foreign object, they'll encapsulate it and stuff. But sorry about the hairy legs. But it's close to that scar. So I don't know. It could be that. But I just woke up and it was there. So if I did get bit by a spider, it must have been in my sleep. Oh, Rhett, that just reminded me of the about that guy in jail and the spider bite story. Oh, that was so funny. But I don't know if it's spider bite or not. Who knows? Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I should do that. I've got a little. Well, I got to go scud collecting, so even if I draw a circle around it when I get in that creek, it'll come off. Who knows? If it gets worse, I'll go to the doctor, though, guys. Don't worry. I can't scroll down in chat, but someone said Ro does. Is somebody wanting something I've got or something? Oh, yeah, that's right. Brett, you're going to tell that story on the Massey report one night. Let's see. Is it numb? Kind of. It is kind of numb feeling, really. It don't hurt at all. It's like when I rub over it, I don't feel it at all. Is that bad? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was me. And I've got this, like, you can't see it on screen, but I get that, like, you know how when you have an allergic reaction to something, you break out in hives? All around my face and my neck. Um, Here lately, when I've been outside, my neck area around my jawline and stuff is getting these like raised, not like pimples, but a rash. And they said it's prickly heat. And I was needing to weed my little flower bed out that's got that pond in it. And I got out there in the sun and it started doing that. So I just stopped. And last night, after everybody went to bed and it was dark and it wasn't hot outside, I went outside and pulled out all the weeds. So shut up, Brett. Listen to him will paralyze her tongue. Lisa says natural women clean up any time like a chameleon. I don't understand what you're talking about, Lisa. I must have missed it. Yeah. I still got those stupid flatworms here. And, I called TWRA, the Tennessee Wildlife Management people, and told them, and they haven't even called me back. It's like they don't care. So the heck with it. Yeah, Chubbs, I know. The older I get, the more allergic to everything I seem to be. But what's weird is if I lay out in the sun, it doesn't bother me. But it's only when I'm like outside working and sweating and getting really hot that the heat rash starts. Tommy Dinda has a PhD. Um, who's needing to know something about line bearers? Tommy Dinda. They're mean bumps, Mary. Clogged sweat glands cause prickly heat. Well, blackheads are clogged oil glands, though, isn't it? How do you get rid of clogged sweat glands? Oh, Tommy, what fish were you wanting to breed? I'm sorry, it's like I'm missing some things in chat, but I'm trying to pay attention to it, Tommy. I'm allergic to life, Lisa. I'm allergic to drama. Stephen dropping the knowledge here. If it's numb, then it has affected the tissue enough to kill the nerve. However, soon after the numb the pain will follow. If it's toxic, your pre-central system will show effects first with most toxins. Layman's terms, Stephen. Layman's terms.
You betcha.
Hey, DR Aquariums, what's up?
We got I'm back.
He's back, guys. He had to wait on some customers.
Bang. What's your daughter's name?
So you can get rid of clogged sweat glands just to shower when you feel too hot or start sweating. Do I need to take a real hot shower, Chevy Fish, or a cool shower?
You may have to.
And they itch too, man. It itches.
$26.75. Thank you, great. Thank you very much. You are welcome. Here we go. Thank you. Bye-bye, Lydia.
Tommy. Well, if you ever need any help with live bears, just give me a call. My number's on Get Guild. Tepid temperature. That's awesome. Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah. I'm back. Oh, they
Well,
have a-
that's nice. Lee
Yeah, but-
said. Lee said the old geezer is back now. We can all hear a load of nonsense. You ought to whip him, Butterfish.
I know, he deserves. Shall we put him in timeout? Has he been bad?
He hasn't been bad until now, but let's give him a chance.
Every one of the UTA is so close. I can see DR aquariums from my window like that. We all know what you're making a reference to. Has to do with San Francisco and China. Chevy fish. Shower regularly and stay hydrated. Now there's
Chevy-
there's lifelong advice.
Well, I have that prickly heat, and they said it was clogged sweat glands that cause prickly heat.
Oh yeah.
She told me that whenever I feel hot to take a shower, and I asked what temperature should I have, should it be a cold shower or hot? And because I've got that prickly heat through here on my face, and I was telling people that when I go lay out in the sun, it doesn't bother me. But if I'm outside working and I start sweating, then it like breaks out. It's like a allergic reaction to heat or something. I don't know.
Lisa says cool showers work for her. Stephen.
Try making a sauna in your bathroom, said Lisa. That would be expensive.
Oh, Stephen's on a federal level. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Chevy, car out of gas. Where is that? Where'd that go? Saw it and it disappeared.
I know I'm missing a lot of things in chat too. I don't know. I see it 1 second and it's gone. I'm over here all up in the streams. I don't want to miss anything in chat. Petro man talking about breeding Corys.
That's fun to do. All you really need to do is feed them up heavily on blackworms, and they will breed.
You know, I've only had like three Cory fish my entire life.
Well,
I need to get some.
yeah, and they're nice. They're something you would enjoy.
They always sold them in the pet stores as like a cleanup crew. You know, they would sell you a Placo for the algae and Corys for like the little floor sweepers.
So Chubbs has consigned Lee to the gallows. Off with his head! Off with his head!
That's too funny.
Mary Page, poor DR, can he see you through his tears? Yeah, moving along here. Jamie Lee. Hi, Jamie Lee.
That's what I got Petro Man saying. He said Corys are great with sand. Have you ever heard anybody say not to use it because it'll hurt their little the barbell things on their mouth? It's so
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah, I know. As though their native environment does not contain any sand. It's all marshmallows and
Bubble wrap.
yeah, bubble wrap, right. Marshmallows and bubble wrap. Funny stuff. All right. Coffee. Looking for a medium-sized cichlid that's nice with angels. Chocolate. Chocolate's good. Keyhole if you can find them. Almost any of the earth eaters are good. Rams are smaller, but they're wonderful with angels. I always have a lot of rams with angels. There are a lot of fish you can keep with them. A lot of smaller cichlids. All right, we're down to it here, I think, guys.
What time is it? Oh, it is. Isn't it?
Let's see what I need to do.
And I'll see what I think. I think it's probably the nuts. Hello, Mary. Mary, try and sort this one out.
Let's
Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish.
Who left the room? How funny.
It's a little break.
I want one of those hats.
Oh, I love it.
Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's
Goodbye,
talk about
everybody.
you and me.
Love
Let's
you
talk
all.
about all the good things,
Bye.
things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk
Heroes.
about fish. Fish.
Yeah.
Fish. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish.
You got the mood, Father Kid.
Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Take it down the wormhole.
I think that one will do.
That's real good. Like that.
And I'll see what I think.
God bless you
It's
all.
probably-
See ya.
See
And
you. We'll catch
that'll
up
be the
with
one.
you in a minute,
then you can
bro.
play around with all of it and decide what you want to do in your production stream for Survival Fish.